Welcome back. This is the third episode of my videos on how to create, set up and manage, in one word, how to run, let's say, a successful LinkedIn group. The name of today's episode is Why in the World Am I Doing That? So we are going to explore together the motivation you have and the goal you set for your group. Just a short summary. My name is Riccardo and through these videos I would like to report about my daily experience as a social media manager for the information portal solarthermalworld.org. In the previous episodes I talked about should I really go for it? So the question you should ask first before going into this adventure. And in episode 2 I talk about what I mean by a successful, so which could be the parameters to measure the success of a group. And you can find both of these videos on my YouTube channel. Now, what's this guitar for? Well, in episode 2, I promised I would show you on my screen how my LinkedIn groups are working. However, then I changed my mind and I thought we need an intermediate episode before that, and that's today's episode. L'importante non è vincere, ma forse patteggiare, con chi vince dopo ci giudicherà. L'importante non è vincere, ma patteggiare, per chi dopo di sicuro vincerà. So, I hope you forgive me about that. Now, let's talk about the topic of this episode. Which are the goals? Which are the motivation? Why am I setting up this group? So, of course, it's such a personal question that only personal answers are accepted, are admitted. Anyway, I will try to give you some hints, some ideas about that. So let's first of all distinguish two types of, let's say, of goals, qualitative and quantitative. So from a qualitative point of view, you may want to become an influencer in the sector on the specific topic the group deals with. So you want just to increase your personal fame. You could want to coach or be coached. So not only increase your knowledge, but also you could like to share your knowledge. You may want to influence the policy in the sector you're dealing with. So, for example, bringing evidence to some specific points of view, deepening the discussion, debunk fake news, why not, and false myths about the technology and so on. You could even, let's say, search partners for new projects, or even get a new job. Why not? So you could be ambitious. And then also from a very practical point of view, you could use the group for spreading, for disseminating the results and the outcomes of some of your projects. So for example, I'm using a lot these groups to spread the results of the European funded projects I work in. At quantitative level, I would say that maybe this level is less robust, but anyway, let's see some examples. So, for example, I want at least 100 members in a group in the first year. or I want exactly those 10 industry influencers in my group, or I want to, I don't know, 10% return rate when I ask questions through a poll in my group. That sounds a bit weird, but anyway, that's a possibility. Of course, they should be realistic and also meaningful for your daily work. But why should you think carefully about that, about the motivation at this point, at this stage, before starting the group? Because all these goals you set now at the beginning will influence two key points. So the activities, so also the content you put or you would like to see in the group discussion, for example. And of course, this will also influence the way you will measure your results. Well, we are at the end. So thank you for listening. And in the next episode, which is 4, of course, I will go into more practical aspects by showing you what you need for a good initial setup of the group. Bye.